Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
And a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Nicely weighted ball, played into space out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vitinha. This is Vitinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Dijk. Throw it. Flecken punts it upfield. And they're back on the ball again. And the through ball. Modric. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's nice. Picked out. Can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Now it's Mbappe. Mendes cuts it out. Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the cross comes in. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Cleared without complication. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's managed to get free. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's having a shot! And he's found the net! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's... Mbappe! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Palmer, Serginho looking to get on the... He's got tall! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he's on his way! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. Valverde! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caught offside that time. Saliba, now he's off and running. No, he's just misjudged that one. Out for a throw. Palmer. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri, nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. They're urging him to shoot. Mbappe! Off the post. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders.
Rodrigo. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Number 11, Kolo Muani. Coming on the field is number 20.
Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Palmer is there and he can get that clear. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Modric.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread it left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Haaland! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Tries a shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Palmer.
That's good play from him.
Palmer has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Great reaction. And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Messi plays it short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's found a way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. Shot, surely! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
To replace him is number 15.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 21, Dybala. Number 14, Hazard.
Foot in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Played back in. Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Ribery. Now it's Bob. Knocks it into space. Ribery crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that...
Decent chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's a decent clearance. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past. We are into stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his...
Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood.
He rises! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Through Bangkok United, grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Neymar. He is through here. Terrific header. Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Through Bangkok United, go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Rodrigo. Adams gets it away. And they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. And it's Gnabry. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham puts his foot on the gas.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Now that looks a decent ball. This might spell danger. It's a good ball out wide. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the left. And they're on him in a flash. Cross to the back post. And that's been repelled. Oh, he's... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And This is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
True Bangkok United tries a shot! And he's straight offside. Beckham. And it's Serginho. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. Caught offside that time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to dink it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get through. Takes a shot! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for a runner. So what can they make of this? That is good alertness. True Bangkok United do have a chance to counter here. Driving on and making good progress. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. And the action is back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Rodrigo. Haaland. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Koundé makes the interception. Beckham. Neymar. Schneider. Played back in. Now it's Darwin. And here's Nunez. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. And here's Neymar. And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Saliba going vertical.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. And the finish! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the pass is intercepted. This is having a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that has been knocked clear. Chooses to go crossfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Who saw this coming? Madrid have come back from the very brink. Spread out to the left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Shifted it to the flank. Serginho. Hazard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Haaland. True Bangkok United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Can he get on the end of this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good strength. Tries to play. There's the shot! There's a goal! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 18.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great vision. Mendes gets into a good position. Shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Nuno Mendes really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
He has found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now this could be a shoots! There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
That's where we have to end it. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Modric was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. DiMarco makes the interception. Pedri. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, just skips past his man. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Gordon. So much time and space here. Gordon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal, now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gordon is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goes for the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good...
Can he finish? There's a goal! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
The goal scorer after 26 minutes is number 9.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Iraq looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
And it's been given away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way. Chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Iraq grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Haaland looking for options for movement, and this is Ronaldo, and the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe over to the left, dink through. Flecken gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold, foot in, looking to play him in. Has a look and plays it forward. There's the shot! It's Runlu, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Mendy. He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well timed, excellent interception. Caught offside that time. Modric looking understandably energised after his goal. Great vision. And they're quick to get it back. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. Modric. Oh, he's found support out wide. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
You'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And so we're off again. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Nuno Mendes. Showing good feet. Modric. Applies the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Valverde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Modric. Played out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is on his own. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
81,007.
Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's onside. He is through here. Valverde deals with that comfortably. And he's running through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Now it's Mbappe! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Iraq get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Di Marco has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Nicely weighted ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham. Bellingham! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He has a look up. Gordon goes for a shot! Special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Rodri has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. Decent chance! Rodri. Pedri.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Hakimi. Gordon. And it's Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That's tidy. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Good claim, no margin for error there. And we're done. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promising. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Scholes. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Modric. Thuram. Manchester United have a free kick. Puskas. Puskas. Puskas! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Modric. That's a shade optimistic. Threads one in. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ronaldo ready to try one. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That has not gone well. Knocks it out wide, tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great defending, that needed to... Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. No luck with that dink over the top. He's having a shot! There's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Haaland. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is a little undercooked. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good ball, good take. Nicely aimed pass. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand enough.
He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Right card! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. He won't be happy with that one. Salim Pedri has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saliba.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Scholes. Nuno Mendes. That's a little off target. Guardiola. Look at takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Puskas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer Won't let him forget that.
So, third corner of the game. Van Balten trying to keep this in. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that's a danger. It scores! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Scholes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Manchester United kick off the second half. It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Van Balten gets over and intercepts. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Guardiola. Well, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cristiano Ronaldo. He can get that clear. Antonio Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Haaland. He's picked his way through. Closing in on goal. Cleared without complication. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Scholes is the team's great visionary. That has been cut short. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Aims beyond the defence. And this is Bale. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly.
It's Modric! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Haaland. And it's Modric. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Puskas. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a pretty loose pass. Van Bouten. Valverde. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Cleared without hesitation. Puskas!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. Great vision.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's beaten the last man. That is a crunching tackle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? And the shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva. Looking to play him in, and the shot's on here. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Flecken looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So now the difference is 3. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Scholes. And he's in. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was...
Could be danger here. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be a throw-in. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, that's superb.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Modric. Nicely shaped ball. And the pass is intercepted. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Can he get it through? Modric. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him or what? Money! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that... Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Saliba. Antonio Silva knocks it into space. That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass somewhat off target. Modric. Modric puts his foot on the gas. Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Modric. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mane. Could move up a gear here. Mane picks it up out wide. Modric. And it's Valverde. Searching pass he's played there. No, again there's no way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mane concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Mane. Tries to play it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Crosses it in. Antonio Silva attempts a clearance. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. And here's Mane.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Modric, Alvarez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Mane. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And Mane! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
In with the challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Antonio Silva. Now Saliba. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. Fernandes. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mendes spots it and intercepts. Madrid still this single goal behind. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Modric. Some resolute defending there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernandes. He has found the way through. He's being urged to... Mateus! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, that a chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Fernandes. Mateus. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He could be in here. Goes for the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Camavinga. Fernandes. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. And he's denied. Alvarez does well to get it back. And here's Mane. And that should get the job done. Oh no, what has happened here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Takes the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! One-on-one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ronaldo chasing after it. And time is up. So that is it, the end of the road. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.